Hi, welcome to a video about virtual exchange. This time I'm going to talk about difficulties in virtual exchange and how to overcome them. I'd like to start with language. Sometimes the partners may not speak English or other common language very well. And of course, the children in preschool and early primary education are just at the beginning of their road to learn foreign language. How can we overcome this difficulty in communication? We can plan thoroughly what to do and what to say and scaffold before online meetings. So rehearse the things with the children, rehearse the sentences or the vocabulary that we are going to use during online meeting. Inform the children what exactly is going to happen during online meetings. So together you can prepare linguistically. Be aware of the fact that communication is way more important than accuracy. And of course, it gets easier with practice. Sometimes partners live in different time zones, and then it might be difficult to plan an online meeting. I think it's good to be aware of that before you start the project, and also check your flexibility because maybe you can cooperate with other teachers at your school or preschool and exchange your time with students with them, so you can change your lesson times, or you can stay a little longer at work to have the kids a little later, or you can come a little earlier. It all depends on how you and your community is flexible. Well, what else can happen? Disappearing partners. If you start a project with just one partner, of course, it's very convenient and logistically easier. However, when this partner disappears because a lot of things can happen. Doesn't feel like doing a project anymore, or maybe starts working at another school, or maybe have some health issues or something like anything can happen. Then the project has to end. But if you work with more than one partner, and if one part of the partners disappears, well, it makes a difference, of course, but it's not. It doesn't mean the end of the project. And one of the most important difficulty that I've encountered throughout the years is too much workload, because virtual exchange projects are very often something extra. So you have to plan your lessons, your own lessons. You have to think about the curriculum, and then you have to plan a twinning project as well and think about how to connect that with the curriculum, when to find time for that. Sometimes it's just too much. So my advice is start small. So shorter and less complicated projects are better for beginners, and divide the work transparently between the partners, and assign a project manager who is going to pay attention to that, and use different tools for planning and managing the project, like, for example, Trello or something you feel comfortable with. And when it's too much, pause, reflect, maybe do some changes and ask for help. Asking for help is perfectly all right. Well, thank you, and I wish you all successful projects.